Okay, we're going to talk about the withdrawal of a partner. So basically, you've got your partnership and one of the partners decides to leave. And so there's different scenarios that might happen. And that is that the partners individually, from their own personal assets, buy out the partner that's leaving. And that basically is what happens. So in this case, the partnership assets aren't affected in any way, and the total capital doesn't change, but the individual capital accounts of the partners will change. So in this case, we've got, before anything happens, Moore's capital, $25,000, Need's capital, $15,000, Odom's capital is $10,000. So Moore's and Need agree to buy out Odom, and each is going to pay $8,000 to Odom for 1/2 of Odom's interest. So they're paying Odom directly, so there's no cash going in or out of the partnership. But Odom's capital is going to be reduced to 0, so we're going to debit Odom's capital, and Need, actually I guess we should write Moore as first, well it doesn't matter. Need gets 1/2 of it, and Moore's gets 1/2 of it. So even though they paid $8,000 each, they only get $5,000 in capital. So they're basically paying $3,000 bonus, each of them, to Odom. All right, so now let's look at another scenario in which the payment to the partner leaving is going to come from the partnership assets. And in this case, there could be a bonus to the retiring partner or a bonus to the remaining partners. So we are going to look at both scenarios. And this is similar to when partners are buying in, like getting admitted to a partnership. But now this is kind of the same principle, but it's opposite in that the partner is leaving. All right, so here's the facts. RST partnership balances are Roman, $50,000, Sand, $30,000, Turk, $20,000. RST. The partners share income in the ratio of 3 to 2 to 1. And Turk is retiring, and he's going to get paid $25,000 from the firm. Now, Turk only has a $20,000 capital balance, so Turk is getting paid a $5,000 bonus from the partnership. So 25 minus 20 is $5,000. That's the bonus. Now, the remaining partners have got to allocate that $5,000 based on their ratios. So we're going to allocate the bonus, and Roman, it's 3 to 2 to 1, but basically Turk is out of it, so it's 3 to 2. So Roman is going to take $5,000 times 3/5, which equals 3,000, and Sand is going to have the 5,000 times 2/5, which is 2,000. So the journal entry is Turk's capital, the whole 20,000 comes off. Maybe I should draw a little line here so you can see. Turk's capital is debited for 20,000. Roman's capital is going to be debited for 3,000, and Sand's capital is debited for 2,000, and then the credit to cash of 25,000. Okay, now we have another scenario, and that is the bonus is going to go to the remaining partners. So let's just use the same information that we had before, except that Turk pays only $16,000 for her $20,000 equity. So the bonus that goes to the remaining partners equals that 20,000 equity minus the 16,000. I should do that on a new piece of paper, but anyway, $4,000. And then this bonus is going to be split again between Roman, the 4,000 times 3/5, which is 2,400, and Sand, it's the 4,000 times 2/5. And remember, this was because their ratios were 3 to 2 to 1, but when Turk is gone, now their ratios are 3 to 2. So you take 3 plus 2, it equals 5, so 3/5 and 2/5. So the final journal entry is we're going to debit Turk's capital for the full 20,000. That was the amount of her capital account. Roman's capital is going to be increased by the amount of the bonus that Turk basically paid, 3/5 of the bonus, rather. Sand's capital is going to be increased, and then the cash that was paid was $16,000.